everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Another Code Recollection. We just reunited with our dad, which I am suspicious that it's Billy instead. But some of the things he does say doesn't seem like things Billy should know, but what do I know? We tried to stop him from going to reboot Another Code because we just really want a family. Our dad abandoned us with our aunt at 3 years old. There's a lot of shady stuff going around Another Code, but us as Ashley don't know that. Dee also disappeared on us at the last second because he realized that his dad had been murdered here, and I don't know where he went, but Ashley just wants to get out of here. She wants to find Jessica and get out of here, but let's see what we're actually going to be doing. Are we gonna go after, Dee, or what? I am loving the story, by the way. I love a good mystery, especially with murder mystery in it. Chapter 4, Dee's Memory. Dee's Memory. Ooh, that was bright. Oh. Don't tell me there's actual blood there still. They didn't clean that up, or is this just him remembering?
Where are you, Dee?
He went to the room where it happened.
What did you remember? He was killed. In the Silver Bird room. Dee, what happened in the Silver Bird room? I need to find Dee.
Nothing good, apparently. And where is the Silver Bird room? That's upstairs, isn't it? Golden Bird room, the Silver Bird room. So we can go from here, or we can go from up top even. Let's go from the bottom because, oh god, it has been a week since I played. So let me get re-familiar with the controls. We do have some updates. Lawrence Edward, there are a lot of strange devices and hidden secrets all around this mansion, like moving bookshelves and hidden rooms. Oh, and the weird door knockers, too. Did Lawrence build all these to make Henry and Thomas happy? If so, he was an awesome grandfather. No, he was sus as fuck about people stealing his fortune or something. Franny. I guess Franny and Dee were really close and played together all the time. They hid a treasure of shells and stuff in the island inside the piano. There was also some drawings on his table that said they were done in invisible ink. I even found the hidden fireplace room because of a secret note and invisible ink that Franny left for Dee. I'll bet they would have liked to know that their fun little secrets would be useful to someone decades in the future. And then we got Thomas. The combination of the lock on Thomas's briefcase from the hidden library and the study turned out to be Dee's birthday. I think lots of people use a loved one's birthday for stuff like this, but it sure made Dee happy to know his dad thought of him like that. Along with the another key, we found a bunch of stuff that was important to Thomas. He was carrying his most important things locked behind the birthday of his son. And then Dee. With Dee's help, I found the another keys that were hidden in the west wing. Dee also got a bunch of his memories back, which is great. The bag of his we found in the hidden room triggered lots of memories for Dee. He looked so happy to remember so much about himself and his father. It sounds like Thomas was a really sweet dad who loved his kid a lot. Totally the opposite of mine. Speaking of, I must have seen just about every inch of this place by now, but still no Jessica. I pushed through my fear of the dark to search the library, where all I had was a candle to light my way. I overcame the soot of a dirty old fireplace to search the gloomy hidden room beyond it. And yet, my good-for-nothing dad, who said he helped look for Jessica, does nothing but go on and on about its precious research. He's left me no choice but to keep looking on my own. Jessica, please be safe, wherever you are. She's probably in the dungeon. Sayoko also updated. I found a newspaper article about Mom's death, and it matched with the scene I always see in my dream. Maybe it's not a dream at all. The article also said Dad was a suspect in the murder, but that can't be right. Until now, I thought I wanted to know everything about Mom, no matter what. Now, I don't want to know this. Dad said he's not the killer, but I don't feel like I can trust anybody anymore. Yep, and then our dad, Richard. Dad took the other keys and disappeared somewhere. He didn't seem super happy to see me, and even though it's been so long. And he hasn't even looked for Jessica, so I guess his research is more important than either of us. Is this guy really my father? He seems so cold, and I found a newspaper article saying that he was a suspect in Mom's murder. So I really don't know what to think. I don't think it's him. I think that's Billy. We'll see. I might be wrong. And Ashley, I used the W key I got from Dad to find the last 2 another keys in the West Wing. Dee helped me solve the moon coin puzzle and the radio too. I'm glad he's here with me. We figured out the combination to Thomas's briefcase's Dee's birthday. I was so happy for him. It's proof that his dad really loved him. Meanwhile, as soon as we gave the another keys to my dad, his attitude completely changed. He disappeared, leaving me all alone. Does that mean he doesn't love me? I have a hard time believing such a cold person is my dad. It makes me wish I never came to this island to begin with. I'm worried about Dee and I would love to help him, but I want to go home as soon as we find Jessica. Yeah. We also have some memories still going on. How many have we not found? Oh, we're about to go to that one. And then 2 downstairs in the basement is what I'm assuming. All another keys found. How do we run? Nope. No. There we go. I figured it out. Okay, let's go through here. And if that is Ashley's dad, he's deadbeat. Fuck him. At this point. To be completely honest. I think it was locked, or maybe Dee just wanted to get away from this place. He didn't want to be here.
This must be the Silver Bird room.
Yeah, let's go. Of course it's locked.
Open. Must be locked. Dee, are you in there? Call out if you can hear me. Guess not. But I really thought he would be. Maybe I can peek through the keyhole.
Oh, snap. Don't make me oh.
I knew it.
Okay.
He is in there. Dee, it's me. Dee. He won't look at me. He's just staring at the floor.
The blood.
What's going on with him? Why won't he just talk to me?
He's in shock for a ghost.
Something must have happened. What should I do? Maybe he remembered something really traumatic. I need to get in there. But how can I get the door open? Where could the key be?
That I do not know. I do not know where this keys would be. Okay, I didn't mean to click that. I was trying to run again. Maybe... Can we look at our map? Maybe it's in this big room area. Our father did unlock the door, I think, leading into that room. I might be wrong. The foyer. Like, he went through these doors. Yeah, there we go. It's unlocked. Dad must have gone through here. Go on through. We gotta find a key. Gotta go save Dee. Oh. How pretty.
Whoa, this garden's seriously awesome. Look at all these flowers. Has Dad been taking care of these or something? Nah, no way. He's too into his lab to take care of flowers.
Not from what we've been reading. Whatever that's... Oh, I need to find that key. Didn't they mention... Yeah, there we go. There's a fountain. Franny's mom's letter mentioned a fountain. Yeah, I'm coming, Dee. I remember The brother threw like the thing into the fountain. I wonder if the sprinkle is for watering flowers. Oh. Just realized how tired I am. That bench is looking pretty tempting. No, I have to get to D. Can we unlock these? Oh. I don't want to go through, I just want to unlock. There's a sprinkler. Sprinkler. Oh, that looks special. Oh. Goodbye. And let's unlock this way as well. So that means everything's unlocked. Alright, what do we do here? Water pressure. An old water pressure gauge, does it still work? I don't know. The water's so dirty, it must have been a long time since it flowed. I can't look for the key with it like this. I wonder if there's any way to clear that water up. I could check a little more around the fountain. Well, I think we found it. It's the water pressure gauge. Oh, is this the water pressure gauge for the fountain? The number on the meter looks like it's at 0. Does this handle move? If I was able to do something with this, it might make water come out of the fountain. First, I should get a good look at it. Alright, here we go. The color changes after it hits 0.7. Maybe there's no water coming out of the fountain because the meter's at 0. Maybe turning this handle will start the water flow. That simple? Nope, not a drop. I wonder what the water pressure is like. Well, that's not what I meant to click. What about this stuff? What the heck is this? It has a lever, so it must do something. I think we switch it. There has to be something to do with these sprinklers. Has to be this thing. But we don't know what to do with it. Okay, well, can I go in here? Door won't open. The silly metal door I've seen, I guess it was installed after all the others. Maybe Dad went through here. It's like a ladder. Alright. Gotta put my big girl pants on and figure this out. Obviously, we need to get the water going. But she's not acknowledging that these might be the key to that. Do I need to go to another area? Where will we go? Oh! Maybe. I bet this is the main valve. I should take a closer look at this. Okay, let's give it a turn. Oh, am I supposed to actually turn it? Water's coming out! But nothing from the fountain. That's okay, we'll figure it out. We got stuff here. Hello? I bet I can use this. I'll move it. I'm surprised these aren't rusted over. the sprinklers have stopped. And then on the other side. Let's give it a shot. Let's try the leather. The lever? I never know how to say that. Lever. Sprinklers stopped. Oh, but not all of them. Where's the other one? Huh. Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. Maybe we need to do...
No good.
What was it at? I'm assuming it went back down, yeah. We need to find another lever, another switching device.
Yeah.
I just don't know where the third one is.
All right.
Oh, it's right here. I'm just blind. Alright, let's see what that did. Not enough! Oh yeah, these ones are still going. But I do not see where we can turn them off. Oh, there's a handle. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
All right.
The water stopped. Does it need one more? It sure does. We figured it out.
Ah.
Let's try turning it. I was trying to get ahead of myself. We need to wait.
All right.
The water stopped. That should be enough to get the fountain going. Somehow we're a plumber. Come on. Come on, come on! Ugh. It's probably really nasty, so give it a second.
I did it!
You did it! Stagnated water is so nasty. Are these the zodiacs? That's so cool! It's like a zodiac
I
fountain.
knew that would clear up the water. I should be able to spot the key now, so where are you?
I think I saw it, just, right here.
Should be able to find the key now that the water's clean.
The key is pretty small, right? Where could it be? I saw it. Wait. It turned me around. I kind of want to look at them. Star sign symbols are inlaid into the fountain's basin. Here it is. Aha!
Aha! There you are.
Oh, she's talking. She's speaking. Thank you.
Now I can get into the silver bird room.
Check on
I'll
D.
be right there, D.
It's not like we can, like, hold him either. Like, he's traumatized right now. Can we go through this door? We can. Alright, let's do that. If that blood is actually still there after how many years it's been, that's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. All right. We have the second sprout key. A silver key with a sprout on it. It was hiding beneath the water in the fountain. Its shape is a little different compared to the golden bird room's key.
All right.
It opened. I did not mean to click that. Oh, it got bad in here.
D!
I guess dried blood would stay there forever, huh? Was that him? Was that a portrait of him?
Oh. Ashley. Are you alright? You disappeared so suddenly, I didn't know what was going on.
The moment I heard your dad's voice, I felt like I was about to remember something. Next thing I knew, I was here. It's like I was summoned.
But why?
I remembered something. I stayed in this room with Father when I visited.
Really?
Wells brought a painting in that day. And he hung it here.
That's him!
He said Uncle Henry painted me.
Oh,
It made me so happy. I couldn't stop staring at it. But then Father's mood got worse and worse. And he kept drinking too. I was so sad to see him like that. So I left. I came back a little while later, and that's when I saw it.
Thomas, why?
Father?
someone pulled out a gun, but which one?
Father was...
Oh, I guess it was, yeah,
he was
Henry.
killed. Here, in the Silver Bird room.
That's some tough stuff.
Killed? You mean your father was murdered here?
Yes. That's where Father lay as he died.
So that stain on the ground. Oh.
I saw it happen. Father was on the floor, covered in blood. I remember a man standing next to him. There was such shock on his face as he looked at me. I can picture him now. It was Uncle Henry.
What?
Yeah, there was some strife going on between them. Oh, sorry. I didn't click down and click it.
So Henry killed Thomas? His own brother?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dee. Why would he? How could he kill his own family? My mom was killed in the same way. Someone shot her. So I guess that's another thing you and I have in common. Dee?
Yeah.
Oh. They can't even hug each other. That makes me so sad.
Ashley? Thank you for finding me.
Gonna make me cry.
Now let's go find Jessica.
Okay.
Oh, that is blood. That's just straight up blood.
This is...
The stain.
Father.
Yikes. Well, there was a bird cage in here. That makes me so sad. Bird cage has fallen over. 3 big wooden crates. The lids look too heavy. I don't think I can see what's inside. Oh, that's not what I clicked. I clicked wooden boards.
Huh?
What are these boards? Did they fall from above? Oh, yeah, they did. Would you look at that? There's so many books in here, but they're all covered in dust. The bookshelf is covered in spiderwebs and the books are filthy with dust.
This is
a hummingbird. Didn't the Golden Bird Room have a similar painting? It did. The table aside with just a single glass on it. I bet it's been sitting there forever. What he was drinking? Whoa. There are 2 upside down glasses. The glass contains wine residue. Oh, what's this? What's this key doing here?
D.
What do you think it goes to, D? Probably the wine cellar. I think I remember seeing Wells use it. Oh. That's where he was getting his wine. This table is made of marble. It has an intricate pattern for being so small. So much fancy tableware. A lot of alcohol bottles, too. Oh. There's a typewriter on the desk. Sorry, I was reading the actual thing that's typed out on the typewriter. This looks like
it's seen some use.
Oh, it's important.
That was Father's. He used to carry it with him in a big case.
There's a paper stuck in there. Wonder what's written on it.
Upon my death, Thomas Edward is to inherit the entirety of my estate. Lawrence Edward.
This looks like Lawrence's will. Seems like a pretty important document. Why was it left stuck in Thomas's typewriter like this?
I don't know if that was the actual truth that was written. The bed is neatly made. When was it last slept in? This makes me seem like there was some shenanigans. I guess that's not the right word to use, but like some conflict between the brothers and who owned the estate after Lawrence died. Thomas or Henry. I feel like it might have went to Henry, but Thomas might have done something to try to make it his, because he was having some financial problems with himself and not Thomas, but Dee. His clock stopped working. Is it broken or does it need new batteries? These are all novels written by the same author. Did Thomas read all of these? Gotta look at the portrait of Dee.
Dee.
So this is what Dee looked like when he was alive. He's wearing a necktie and he looks kind of nervous. Oh, he's cute. Alright, we got a key to the wine cellar.
Help!
Is that Jessica?
What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
Really? Was it my dad?
No. It was a woman's voice.
Wait a sec. Where was the voice coming from?
It came from below us.
Shit. Jessica. It had to have been Jessica. Like down here below us?
It's definitely coming from here.
Is anyone there? Please, someone.
Is that...
We got the key.
Now what? It won't open. There must be a key to it somewhere.
I guess people just expect you to walk out without the key from the... A key to the wine cellar. I found it on the shelf in the silver bird room. It's plain black and has some weight to it. Jessica! Oh, she's tied up too! What the fuck?
Jessica! Jessica!
She was just screaming out. You're telling me what, that was the end of the chapter? Well, that was a very small chapter. I'm gonna, if the next chapter is longer, I won't include it with this one. But if this is a short chapter and the next one's longer, I am gonna call this episode to a close. Much shorter than the other ones. Very crazy stuff going on. We kind of just had a few moments with Dee. We don't know what happened to Dee, though, like himself. Like, yeah, his father was killed. Henry saw that Dee was there, and he regretted it. And then what happened? I'm surprised we didn't find out more. Did I just scurry ahead without much thought? We had a very short chapter previously, and if this chapter is short enough, we are tacking it on to the previous one. We just found out how Dee's dad was murdered, and we found Jessica. Somehow. She's tied up. So let's dive right in and see what's going on. Chapter 5, Secret of the Edward Family.
Jessica!
Ashley.
Are you okay?
What's up?
I think so. But I'm dizzy. Everything is foggy.
I'm so sorry I let you go alone. It was selfish. This is all my fault. Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. I'm so glad you're safe.
Tell us who attacked you.
Handcuffs? No good.
You know what I did forget to do? I forgot to look at the
Thanks.
the origami in
I
that
found them
room.
outside. I was so worried about you.
Everything suddenly went dark. I must have been knocked out. When I came to, I was handcuffed to this beam.
That's horrible. Who would do something like that?
Bill.
Billy! Bill. But tell us who Bill looks like, please. Expose it.
Bill did this?
You know about him?
Dad told me.
You met your father?
Yeah. He told me a little.
He was my assistant and is absolutely brilliant. But he betrayed me. He tried to steal the research we did on this island.
Bill tried to steal another?
You knew Bill too?
I did. He used to work with Richard. I never expected him to turn up here. I ran into him right after I left you.
Oh, did you look?
He said that he'd take me to Richard. I shouldn't have trusted him.
It was not our father. That's not our father. I'm so adamant about
He knocked me
that.
out somehow once we got to the mansion.
I had no idea. But wait. Dad said he caught Bill.
Regardless, I'm so glad you finally met Richard.
Yeah. I found him. I asked him about another. And about Mom.
We got lots of things to talk about.
Told you what happened?
Yeah. We talked about it.
It's not gonna add up with what Jessica knows and what we know. I'm telling you.
So that's my dad, huh?
What do you mean? Where is he?
I was with him earlier. But he went off to do something else.
Do something else? He left you alone?
Yep.
Yeah. He said he had to go start another. Jessica. About Dad, he He definitely cares way more about his research than us.
That's not...
He said so. He told me he has to finish another. For Mom.
Richard said that. Really?
Yeah.
But I don't think it's Richard. It's Bill.
Did you know about another?
Not really. Your father mentioned it a few times. Something about using it to save people from painful memories.
Yeah, he told me that too. He said Bill stole the keys he needs to start it. So, we split up. I went looking for the keys while he looked for you. But he clearly didn't find you.
Ashley.
I found a newspaper article about what happened to Mom. It said Dad was a suspect. You know the dream I always have? It's about the night Mom was murdered.
Oh, Ashley.
That's why, isn't it? That's why you never talked about Mom or another.
You're right.
Damn.
Why was Dad a suspect?
Listen to me. Richard found Sayoko that night. And because he was at the scene of the crime, he was a suspect.
Right.
He kept telling them he was innocent. And with no other evidence, they released him. They couldn't find another lead, so the case went unsolved. The false accusations devastated
Look at
Richard.
him. His
I
hair's
confronted
different.
him as soon as he was released from custody. I asked outright if he killed Sayoko. He looked me right in the eyes and answered without a hint of guilt. He said, absolutely not.
He told me that too. That he didn't kill her. But
What is it?
he didn't look me in the eyes. It's hard to trust someone who acts like that.
That's not your father!
Oh, sweetheart.
I'm just over all this. He isn't my dad. Can't we both just leave here? Together? I'll get those cuffs off you as soon as I can. There's gotta be something I can use around here.
At least to break the chain.
Ashley, wait.
Oh, what?
Please, give Richard one more chance. He can help.
Why should I?
At the very least, he can get me out of these handcuffs.
But what about you? I can't leave you here. I just found you.
I'll be fine. Now go.
No, I don't trust...
I do. Please, Ashley. Believe in him. He's my older brother. And your father. Okay?
But I... Okay.
And once we get out of here, we'll go home. The three of us.
Yeah.
That's all she wants. Ugh. Oh, I can't search this room?
You'll be safe here, right? I'll be right back with Dad.
Yes, I'll be fine.
Will she be fine, or is she putting on a brave face?
Sayoko, protect her. Please.
Bro!
I'm so glad you found Jessica.
Me too, but I don't think she could see you.
She's an adult. I'm used to it by now.
I guess.
More importantly, we can't let our guard down.
You're right. I can't believe Bill did that to Jessica. But I'll worry about it later. We need to find my dad. Where could he have gone? I think he was heading toward the courtyard.
Okay, before we do that, I need to go back upstairs. Oh, we got some updates. Henry. The Silver Bird room is where Thomas died after Henry shot him. The room was sealed up and no one has been there since. Did they just not want to go in there anymore? Maybe they didn't want anyone to touch it again? Excuse me, again? I guess I'll never know. I'll also never know why one member of a family would kill another. It seems like the brothers got along really well, so what went wrong? Custody of the house. When Lawrence got sick, Thomas came back to the island with Dee and was murdered in the Silver Bird room by his one and only brother, Henry. I can't imagine how Thomas felt. Was it shock? Sadness? Or maybe the worst part was knowing that Dee would be all alone once he was gone. It's so sad. And what happened to Dee? We still don't know. He died as a child, obviously. Dee remembered his father being murdered. It was in the Silver Bird room, which is probably why he was too scared to get near that place. He looked so sad staring down at the bloodstained carpet. I know how he feels so much that it hurts. And that's why she cried. Oh wait, Marie. The farewell letter we found in Franny's parents' room from Marie to Henry showed how sad and painful this was all for Marie. But there was also a big hint in the letter for finding the key to the Silver Bird room. You threw the sprout key in the fountain. This letter was the reason I was able to find Dee. Did he leave Dee? No. I was like, okay, so he threw away the key. And I'm wondering if he threw away the key after he murdered his brother. So Marie left after that. And maybe Dee was locked in the room, but we didn't find a body, so I don't know. I don't know. Sayoko. Jessica told me a little more about what happened to Mom and Dad being a suspect. She says I should believe in him, but how can I do that when he won't even look at me? What should I do, Mom? Yeah, Richard. Where did Dad go? I don't really even want to see him, but I need to take him with me to rescue Jessica. There's a big metal door in the courtyard across from the door he left through, so he probably went through that. Also, there sure are a lot of flowers in the courtyard. Was Dad taking care of them? He doesn't seem like the type. Jessica? I finally found my dear Aunt Jessica. I'm glad she's okay, but what kind of monster is Bill, locking people up in underground rooms? She still can't move because of the stupid handcuffs, so I went to rescue her ASAP. But she said not to worry about her, that I should focus on finding Dad. But why? He's the guy who cares more about his research than his own family. But knowing Jessica, she probably, no, definitely won't move until I bring Dad, so I guess I have to look for him now. Well, she makes it seem like she can move, but she can't. She's handcuffed. Dee floated off somewhere right after my dad left, leaving me all alone. I wound up in the mansion's courtyard while looking for Dee. Colorful flowers were blooming all around the fountain. Could it be that my dad, as cold as he treated me, has been taking care of these flowers? I can't even begin to imagine. I found a sprout key in the fountain and used it to get into the Silver Bird room. Dee was in there. He told me about when Thomas was killed, and it brought up memories of my own. I couldn't stop myself from crying. I'll never forget Dee's kindness as he stayed by my side, looking over me without a word. But the thing I was most happy about is we found Jessica. Bill had handcuffed her in the wine cellar. She's still stuck down there even now. Hold on, Jessica. We'll come back for you. Okay, I need to go upstairs. Is this where the stairs are? Again, the camera's too close to her back sometimes. I need to find the origami in here. There's one in here, right? I forgot to look for it in the last episode, last chapter. And there it is. I just missed it. A fan after 60 years. Thomas, an aspiring novelist, had several books published after leaving the island. Most of them were not received very well, but the detective novels he wrote under the pen name David Shields seemed to do fairly well. They were published in paperback, but they were far from bestsellers. More than a few of his volumes were canceled before they were even completed. Thomas never gained notoriety as an author. I only learned of him after coming here. However, as I read one of his novels, I became captivated by his prose, and now I can say I've read nearly all of his works that can be found here in the mansion. Thomas passed away at the age 36 after completing a long-form autobiography. I can't help but wonder what sort of adventures Detective Kyle Hyde would have gotten up to had Thomas lived longer. That's really sad. And then there's one in the courtyard? Alright, we can leave here. So there's an origami in here, but that leads us to believe that her father went into this room at one point. Can we go back into the wine cellar with Jessica? Or will they be like, nah, we can't go back in there. We gotta go find Dad. Oh no, we can go in there. Is this an actual... Aw, found Jessica! I'll get you out of here, Jessica! The empty bottles were left behind. This is so dangerous. Sometimes something as small as a mouse could knock all this over. This is a barrel full of alcohol. There's so much. Barrels of wine are stacked against the wall. It's because they had different kinds of alcohol. Alright. Seems like there's more to the basement, but not from this room. Alright, we need to get to the... We can go from here, right? Yep. There was also an origami out here, I think. Oh no, it's in the other room. Alright, let's look at this door.
No good. It's locked.
Ashley, look. There's a ladder on the other side of the door.
I saw that too.
You're right. Where do you think it leads?
Oh.
That's the door to my great-grandfather's room.
Oh. Okay. Also, I like that the time has moved and it's now like sunsetting. I think that's really nice. A nice touch. But that also means, oh yeah, we can look at the ocean. You can see the ocean from here. How pretty. Oh, that's the cove Henry drew. That's cool. Alright, but how do we get up there? Oh. Sad memories here. I see. Hang on. Let's go back upstairs. Haha! I didn't know this was here. Was this unlocked the whole time? Look at there. Oh, we can probably unlock this door. Is it even locked? Oh yeah, it is. Interesting.
All right.
Interesting to have a door lock on the outside. I know this is like somewhere where people can't usually get, but like thieves and stuff, you never know. Can we get in here? Of course it's locked.
How can we open it? This design.
The other room's doors had one bird, but this one has two.
Yeah. Two birds holding a silver and
Oh,
gold
do we just use the
clover in their
keys?
beaks. Maybe the key to this room is...
Both keys? You can now combine items. Open the Y item screen, use Y, combine over an item you're interested in, and combine them with another. Oh, that's crazy.
Yes!
The two keys combined into one. Aww. That's kind of sad, but also really cute. Combine the gold and silver sprout keys to make a single key with a 4-leaf clover design. There's some significance to the fact that this is only possible when you have both keys. Alright, let's use it.
Yes!
Alright, it opened. Can't keep us out, father. Or Billy, if you believe the conspiracy that I've been brewing. Oh. This is so pretty.
Whoa, check out the view. Where's the ladder? Shouldn't it lead to this room? What's wrong, Dee?
This is my great-grandfather, Uncle Henry, and my father.
Ooh, memories.
Grandfather, do you know who I am?
Oh.
I remember. My father brought me here. My great-grandfather was asleep in the bed. He was sleeping so peacefully. But as we got closer, he opened his eyes and looked at us. He smiled, but it was sad. Father took his hand and squeezed it. He was crying. That was the first time I ever saw him cry.
Really? Not...
Oh, Dee.
We have to track down your dad.
Yeah. Where's the ladder we can take back down?
Who knows? We'll find it. There's also an origami in here. The portrait's title is displayed beneath it. The two returned from war. Oh. Whoa. Oh, because it was auto-playing. I was like, huh? Why'd it do that? Got updated portraits. We now have a proper one for Lawrence. And I guess a proper one for Henry and Thomas. I wonder if we'll ever get one for Leonard or Marie. I wonder how long it's been since this fireplace was used. Let me turn that off. It's covered in cobwebs. It's going to be such a pain for whoever wants to use it next. The title under the painting reads, "The Beloved Golden and Silver Birds." The Beloved Golden and Silver Birds? I think I saw something like that in Wells' journal. Does that mean these two boys are Henry and Thomas? Aw. These books' titles are all way over my head. I wonder if I'd understand any of them. What was that? A round device made of tin sits on the table. What is that?
Wait!
What's this, some kind of stand? That's a zoetrope. Zoetrope? A Zoe what's it? The way they were invented a long time ago, long before I was born. The pictures inside move when it spins. How does it work? Spin the outside with your hand and look in through the slits on the sides. I'll give it a try. Hold to rotate. It's pretty cool how they were learning how to do things, move, do motion capture. Two birds, or a few birds, hovering around the water fountain. Oh, that's pretty cool. It really looked like it was moving. Movie pictures are so much fun. I used to love this thing. I guess inventions like this led to the creation of movies. It did. Really? Wow, I had no idea. How do you know all this stuff? It's great. Well, I always wanted to be a filmmaker when I grew up. Oh, that was my dream. Oh,
Dee.
Sorry, Dee. We never got to grow up. So fucking sad. What am I stuck on? Oh, there's chairs. The leather's in tatters. It's a pretty cool color, though. Is it in tatters? It looks pretty well preserved to me. Oh. The title under the painting reads, "My son Leonard." My son Leonard. That must be Lawrence's son. He must have kept this painting close by so he could always feel his son's presence. His son was a musician. Very artistic family. We finally got a picture. I was just talking about that. We finally got a picture of Leonard. I just think it's very sus that Billy isn't in our notebook at all. I think I saw another one of these chairs in the study. Lawrence must have been a fan of them. Ah, there's the ladder. Okay, we'll come back to that. There's a small cabinet by the bed. Well,
Hey.
Wells told me. There's something great-grandfather cherished in this drawer. Oh wow, you're right. There's something in there. It's a letter. To my beloved father, I ask that you find it in yourself to forgive me for turning my back on the life he had hoped for me and choosing the life of a musician. I left home without so much as a word to you, and I was confronted with the cruelties of the world. However, I'm happy that I chose this path for myself. I married and became the father of 2 children, and now I hope there will be a day when I can return home and speak with you. Oh. It's a letter from Lawrence's son. Looks like he left home. And the 2 children Leonard mentions here must be Uncle Henry and my father. Oh. Oh, and there's the origami. So he left to do... Is that why Lawrence supported the artistic endeavors of Henry and Thomas when they got back? Or even before they got back from the war? That's really nice. Trying to atone for something. Leonard Edward, the musician. Filling up our memories. 2 memories. Lawrence had 1 child, a son named Leonard. Lawrence tried to establish him as a successor, but whether due to a difference in values or something else entirely, Leonard refused to take over the family business. Instead, he chose to leave home and pursue a career as a musician. There was no word on Leonard's whereabouts for a long time. Then one day, he sent his father a letter telling him that he married a woman he met in a bar. Lawrence resented the fact that he had not approved of the marriage, so he refused to see his son. Then they lost touch again after this. Several years passed, and Lawrence received another letter from Leonard. He had 2 sons by then, Henry and Thomas. Although Lawrence finally agreed to see his son, it was too late. Leonard became sick during an epidemic and passed away at age 30. Damn. I'm 3 years away from age 30. That's really rough. A thought occurred to me as I learned of these 2 and how they couldn't connect with one another. In order for a child to understand the motivations of a parent who loses himself in their work, it may be necessary for the child to grow up and become a parent themselves. I wonder if my father thought about Jessica and me as he worked, the same way Ashley occupies my thoughts as I continue my work on another. Oh, I forgot this is written by her father. So he thought about her. He cares about them. I'm pretty sure it's Bill. Well, this bed looks fit for a princess. How luxurious. I've only seen beds this fancy in picture books and on TV. We also have a projector. Does it still work?
Wait.
This is a movie projector, right? What sort of movies could your great-grandfather even watch on this thing? Huh? Ooh, memories. Oh.
Wow.
That's it? Okay, he just said wow.
Ashley.
I just remembered something. After my great-grandfather died, my father showed me something with this. Huh? It was
Hey.
some old footage. It was shots of my father and Uncle Henry playing together as kids. The 2 of them together. It seemed
By
like it
the
made him
way-
sad for some reason. I
Dee.
get that. Oh, we can't watch anything on it? Is this the
This is-
screen? Yeah, my great-grandfather would watch this in bed. Oh, heck yeah. He had such a nostalgic look on his face when he did. I wonder what he watched. Home movies? I can't look in there. Alright, let's get back to the desk. I think we looked at everything in here. Ah. There's an old notebook. There's something written in the notebook. Oh gosh. May 1948, which is the year he died and his 2 grandchildren died. I feel my time drawing near. I've decided to record my thoughts while I'm still able to grasp a pen. Today I recall a day from 32 years ago, the day I first held Henry and Thomas in my arms. That was also the day I received a letter of reconciliation from my son Leonard, who left home after rejecting the life I desired for him. The 2 young children, Henry and Thomas, appeared while I was caught in a maelstrom of grief and regret. I had just been informed of Leonard's sudden death, yet I will never forget the innocent smiles they wore that day. I resolved then and there to raise Henry and Thomas myself. I loved them more than I had loved anyone before. I wished only for their lives to be filled with joy and fulfilling that wish became my sole purpose. Henry and Thomas were like a pair of birds who delivered joy to my life. My wish was heard, both boys growing up healthy and with love for one another. Before long, they sought to fulfill wishes of their own, each choosing a path that drew them from the nest. Henry wished to be an artist, Thomas a novelist. I found myself alone in this mansion, yet still wishing for nothing but their happiness. However, as the two began their journeys down their respective paths, my wish was completely and utterly crushed by upheavals of the time. The world was cast into war, and the two were sent to the bitter battlefield. To add insult to injury, this was also when the gold mine withered to nothing. No longer able to support even me alone. Powerless, I prayed for the war to end, and for the safe return of my beloved Henry and Thomas. When news of the war's end finally came and my boys returned to me, they were different. My two birds had been hurt. It was as if their wings had been clipped. Henry had lost his right arm, so could no longer hold a paintbrush, and Thomas had lost his heart and with it his ability to trust. I held the tired, wounded pair in my arms, and I cried. I was reminded of 32 years prior when I held them for the first time. I prayed that the scars of their bodies and their hearts might heal as soon as possible, but now, I wonder if my actions from that point on were right. I once again find myself navigating sorrow and regret, just as I did when Leonard passed. Only now there are no innocent faces to be found, no birds to ease these feelings.
This is
This is Lawrence's journal.
great-grandfather.
There's something stuck between the pages. Upon my death, Henry... Oh my god, is this a letter? A letter? Was it sent here from someone? Upon my death, Henry Edward has inherited the entirety of my estate, Lawrence Edward, and he signed it.
This
This is Lawrence's will. He even signed it, see? My great-grandfather's will? Yeah. It says that the heir to his inheritance is Henry. So
But
that means
that
the will
means-
we found in the Silver Bird room.
Okay.
My father must have written that himself.
Huh?
Yeah. Well, we're about to open... Oh! There's a mysterious disc in the drawer.
Wow.
What could this be? I don't know. Can I open the other? Of course, the other drawers won't open. Hold on, is this a trap door? That ladder we saw before must be under it. It won't budge with that desk in the way. What can I do? I guess we do something here. I think I can rotate this.
Ashley.
Try moving it. Oh god. Do I need to, rotate inner circle? I need to go back downstairs. What should I do? But I'm sure there's some sort of mechanism to this. Let me... Oh, I didn't mean to... Let me come back. Pretty sure the fountain is what we need to look at. Hopefully we can take a picture of it top view. I think we can. Alright, let's look at this. Oh! Okay, we're gonna have to like take 2 photos. Okay, I can see the gold bird. That's all that matters. Alright. Let's go back upstairs. I wonder if we could even look at it from up here, but it doesn't seem like it. Also, he only got this bird theme going on after he had Henry and Thomas move in. Alright, show me the album. Oh, ZR. Silverbird is with the bull, it seems like. And the Gullbird is with the arrow. I don't know. There we go. We could have just kept spinning it till it worked, but this works well. How's this? What's this do? Oh, it moves the desk, actually. So interesting.
Huh.
Oh, so it's some sort of mechanism. We should be able to open the door now.
Hey.
I'm with ya. Let's go.
Whew.
This should do it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's open.
Oh.
There's the ladder. Let's take
Yeah.
it down. Dad, it's gotta be just past here. Billy, you mean? I don't trust that's our father. Especially with how much Jessica hypes him up.
Where are we? Did Dad really come through here? It's so dark. I can't even tell what this room is supposed to be. We can't search it until we turn the lights on.
Okay. Oh, snap. I wonder if this has anything to do with it. The lamp is lit up red. What's this?
How about...
It looks like the lamp's cord is connected to the floor below. No way. There are... That's not what I meant to be using. Oh my god, okay, fine. There we go. Oh. A round light appeared on the
A
brick.
round light appeared on the brick when the candle was lit.
He's talking.
Oh, you're right. It must be coming from a lamp, but where is it coming from to make it so round?
Check the shade.
It looks like someone made this hole on purpose.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Surrounds are illuminated by the light of an old candlestick. Well, can I move it? If
Hey.
you look closely, this brick's a little different than the rest. No way, really? We should check
Ashley.
it out. Yeah.
Got it. Wow.
It moved when I touched it. Oh.
What was that?
Oh, look.
A hidden door. Hidden staircase? Crazy.
The floor opened up.
We still can't look at this room, though. I wanted to look at it. Man. There's a pile of old documents in the corner of the room. Sales contract. Were these used when selling gold? Oh, maybe. Oh, there's a candle holder here. Amazing. The lid's so heavy. There's an old typewriter on the table. These books are so dirty, I can't even read the covers. The ink bottle is almost empty. I wonder what they were writing.
Huh.
The quill's pen's tip is dyed black and must have gotten a lot of use. Oh wait, can we like look at the drawers? Oops. No, it doesn't look like that's a thing, unfortunately. Are there any more candles around? Oh, we could have looked at this before. Shit. We can still look at it. Oh, fuck off. It's not too dark. Oh, I just had to look at the candle holder. I'm a little annoyed. One of the walls is covered in old newspapers. These are all articles about the gold mine. Okay. So this must have been used for the gold mine stuff. Repurposed to be used for her father and Billy. What? Never mind, this was here to begin with.
Dee, you okay?
I've been here before.
Does that mean you know it's past here?
I can't remember.
I mean, we're gonna go down, yeah?
Did Dad go down these steps? This place gives me the creeps.
It's okay. I'm right here with you.
Like you.
Right. Got it.
He's there, but he can't do
Thanks, Dee.
anything. Besides moral, emotional support. Oh, that's the end of the chapter! That was also a short one. Okay. It seems like we're getting closer to the end of this game. I know there's another game with this series. But that's awesome. I feel like my theory that who we talked to, who we thought was our dad, is actually Bill, and that might be actually true. Oh gosh. Just so much. I'm really excited to keep going. But we're going to end this episode here officially. We're probably putting on Dee's Memories and The Secret of the Ever Family together. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm excited to see what we're about to uncover in the secret underground. Apparently this was here even before with Dee's family. I wonder what they used it for, and I wonder what our dad's been using it for, and Bill. And if our dad and Bill are down here. They have to be. Where else would they be? But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.